Welcome to the channel, everyone. Now today I have a Scum 0.95 and beyond news and updates video for you all. So let's jump straight in and see what the devs have been up to, shall we? Now, last week we did miss a video. I wasn't too well, so I just wasn't able to record. Do apologise, but not much happened. Now, main points from last week was they are finishing up their infrastructure upgrades and they were asking for feedback on BB Element. Other than that, not much going on. It's been the same old for the last few weeks, but this week it has finally changed and we have a new format now. So let's jump straight in with it. Programmers, bug fixing, and bug fixing. One of the advantages of our upgraded infrastructure, mentioned in Dev Update 90, is it allowed us to go back through our backlog and sort out duplicates and outdated stuff. This means our awesome programming team is now more focused on resolving present issues within the game. Other than that, bug fixing, there are new features in the works such as the questing system, movement rework, and the dropship system. Unfortunately, I cannot share any more info at this time, but it is still something to look forward to. Work also started according to the BB Elements feedback you guys provided us on this post. That was last week. One of them is the BB painting, and last for this week, work has started on a modular vehicle part, the radio. So some quite interesting things here, and it's nice to see that we're getting this new format now because it actually gives a really detailed sort of description of what has been going on or what jobs the devs are currently working on. And I actually really do enjoy this new sort of format that we're getting now. Now, other than this, we have level design, and for our level designers, not much has changed since last week. They're still working on distant LODs and optimizations for them. As you can imagine, there are a lot of them, so it really does take this amount of time to go through it. And again, that's been the same for I think this is the fourth week now they've been working on distant LODs optimizations. Again, it's probably a big task to get done, but it is nice to see that with that infrastructure upgrade, we're obviously going to get a more optimized game. All these distant LODs are going to get sorted out, and it'll be really nice to see this working correctly. Now, moving on to the art team. It's time for the art department. In this, we include our 2D, hard surface, soft surface, animators, and much more. So other than animators working on the trailer and resolving issues with the animations, we have hard surface guys doing a heavy pass of optimizations. The soft surface is doing optimizations as well, both materials and textures, and the 2D peeps are creating new concept art and some 2D assets for what is to come. But unfortunately, there's no pictures for them. So again, lovely to see this new format. It's really going into some detail of what the teams are actually doing, and I'm really liking it. Now, other than that, we have the sound team. Our lovely audio, by the way, a little bit back, we have doubled it from 1 to 2 people, is working on the game audio mix and looking into new methods that could provide better results for the game, the results of which remain to be seen. Bit of a strange shot there from Beta, but I'm sure it's all in from the heart and a good laugh. Now, other than this, we have QA/CM. The QA fellas you saw a snippet of in the video above, but as always, working hard on getting those pesky bugs reported and working with you all with all and any issues encountered. Here at CM, we have also responses to you guys, but also doing a lot of background work, from working on new methods of connecting with you guys and revamping the old, and also some extra goodies that we won't spoil for you just yet. And then we have the marketing, who asked me not to share their stuff, but credit where it's due, are the ones bringing you the new behind the scenes snippets. Sorry, Matovsky and Darius, gotta snitch a little. And what we're going to see next is that video itself, which actually is really nice and useful bit of information for the community, and it just shows the inside workings of the teams and what they're actually getting up to currently. So let's jump straight in and see what that's about.
Hi, who are you and what are you working on right now?
Hi, I'm Cheeseking, I'm the QA lead, and we are currently testing the new change that will stop cars falling from the ground. Hopefully it works out fine. We have to do the exact same steps on the build before the change and the build after the change, so that we can see how it affects client and server performance. And that's about it.
So fingers crossed, huh?
Fingers crossed.
Thanks.
YOLO.
So, nice to see there the inside workings of the QA team. Now, they're currently testing a new fix for the vehicles falling through the ground. Again, I haven't actually had this happen to me in some time, but obviously it's still happening to certain players. We're all on different hardware, running on different specs. You know, it's going to be different for everyone, and this is why it's very important that when you come across bugs, to send those bug reports across to them. You know, they do read them, they do take them on board, and they are going through them and fixing them. Alright, now, I did see online that, you know, we haven't had a patch or anything for quite some time now. I think it's been about a month now since we've had any sort of hotfix patches, that sort of thing. Now, what I did see online from one of the devs is they are going through bugs, fixing them up, and then they'll give you one bigger patch rather than doing a couple of bugs, fixing it, couple of bugs, fixing it, couple of bugs, fixing it. They're doing it in a bulk sort of idea. So we will see another patch hotfix soon, but it's going to be a larger one. Alright, so just bear that in mind. Now, let's move on to last but not least the design team. From working on actual quest content and rewards to getting ahead of you all, hoping to exploit something and farm rewards. Also a bit more looking through the feedback of BB posts and categorizing it for the rest of the devs. Hope you enjoy the new format of the dev update. Let us know what you think. If you prefer the old short bulletin list or this one. Cheers till next time. Vader. Now, I personally prefer this format. It's a lot more detail. It gives us a lot more information on, you know, the day-to-day workings of what's actually going on and what they're planning on doing. So I personally prefer this. I think it's a lot more informative, and I hope they continue with this going forward. Now, I do have a couple of things from Twitter. Yes, that is right. Tomislav has been posting again. Now, it hasn't been as frequent as before, but it's a start, you know. Hopefully he does come back to his normal posting routine, but who knows. For now, we'll get what we get and be happy with it. So let's have a quick look at those as well. Let's say that if we allow painting BB elements, which I can't confirm nor deny, would you prefer the inner walls to be painted too, or would you rather keep them normal as before and not get visually each time you enter your base? So camo outside only, or both sides. So what he's basically asking is, if we were to paint bases or be able to paint bases, would you either prefer inside or outside, or both? Now, there was something going around, say he basically did say that at first, you know, it's not possible to do inside and outside separate. I did comment saying I prefer them separate, but if not possible, then just outside. Alright, and then 12 hours ago, after they've gone through all the feedback, we had a response from Tomislav. Some feedback on the BB painting. Majority of people wanted both sides to be painted separately, and for now we will go with that. The shader will be more complicated and hopefully it will not impact the performance. We'll see. Thanks for your help. So initially what they did say with not having it, you know, separated was because of performance. You know, the pass it would only be one pass over the shader, and then that would be better for performance, you know. But the majority of people are wanting it separately, so let's see how it goes. You know, it may not work, it may really damage the performance, and if that's so, then just outside's fine, because we can double up our walls if you wanted to paint the inside separate to the outside, you know. But it is nice to see that they are listening to the feedback of the players and trying to implement the things that we do want. Now, this was only one item on many things that I saw on the feedback from players. You know, people were asking for ladders, trapdoors, painting, so much, you know, electrical workings, lights, more inside, you know, furniture, things like this, just more variety really, just so we have that customization, you know. And I feel like that would really help with the PvE side of things, especially with that side of the community as well, because it just gives them a bit more to mess around with when they're not doing their normal day-to-day tasks, you know. But that is pretty much going to be all for today. I hope you did enjoy the news update as always, and thank you very much for joining me. Now, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our channel members. Thank you for supporting the channel. It really is appreciated. Now, if you want to join them, you can do. Head over to the channel, hit that join button and see what perk suits you best. But if you want to support me in another way, you can do simply by liking, subscribing and hitting that notification bell. and that way you'll stay up to date with all the latest Scum news, Armour content, and even that random stuff I like to get up to. Until next time, see ya!